Welcome, student. Myself, Mudhu Sharma. I am again welcome to in my class in third semester production technology. Today, I am going to discuss the new topic, which name is flashless molding, and another topic is die casting. Okay. So before start this lecture, I am going to discuss some key point about the flashless molding. Actually, the name indicate about this process. Flashless molding employs the principle that when the properly bonded and high strength molding sand of not less than 185 or more kilopascal in green state are used and the ramming pressure are so high like around 8 to 15 megapascal, the sand acquires adequate strength to maintain the integrity of the mold. This molding process uses a vertical parted flash molding machine and two pattern plates, one fastened to the pressure plate of the machine and another counter pressure plate. So you can see the diagram, there is a two pattern plate, one fasten and another to the pressure plate and other to the counter pressure plate. Okay, initially the sand is blown from the blower like you can see in the figure from the blower head into the molding chamber under the action of compressed air. The entrance to the chamber is chopped off and squeeze plunger move forward like this. Forward and compacts sand into 8 to 15 megapascal. The pressure plate of the machine moves away and turn aside. The plunger then pushes the sand block, thereby the forming the mold cavity like this. In this manner, a continuous row of mold is produced. The mold are then poured and shifted to shake out grid. I hope you will understand by this figure. You can read in this PPT. Okay. What are the common advantages of this process? Casting products are so high quality. The manual labor is flue excluded. The process is very effective for mass production as well as batch production. High strength of the mold, minimize the wall movement during the casting. Malleable iron pipe fitting, brass, wall bodies, gas stove grill, etc. can be manufactured by the helping this process. I hope you will understand. Okay, now next topic is die casting. So first of all, what do you mean by the die casting? We already know that die is a impression which I want to put someone else. So all of you I hope see the die or pattern. Okay, it is a metal casting process. It is characterized by the molten metal under the high pressure into the mold cavity. The mold cavity is created using two hardened tool which have been machined into the shape and work similarly to an injection mold. During the process, most die casting are made from non-ferrous metal, specifically zinc, copper, aluminium, magnesium, lead, tin based alloy, etc. These are the common which we use. So I hope not wasting of our time, we will discuss the main of this process, how this process occurs. Okay, so we can say die casting is also known as pressure die casting. It is also called permanent mold casting, in which pressure forces the molten metal into the mold cavity. However, the mold is used is more expensive. Called is die, and complex machine is employed produce a casting at a very high rate. It is also called gravity die casting. Why? If the molten metal is forced into the metallic die under the gravity head, so it is called gravity die casting. Die material, like we already discussed, medium carbon steel, low alloy, hot steel, etc. So some common step we use in this process. First is close and lock two halves of the die. Force the molten metal into the die cavity and maintain the pressure for short time. Permitting the metal to solidify. Open the die halves. Eject the casting, which assembly is sprue, runner and gates, pins. Okay. So the following are the two type of die casting process used in practice. First is cold chamber die casting या cold chamber process. In this process, molten metal is flow into the injection cylinder. The short chamber is not heated, that's why we call it is a cold chamber. The metal is forced into the die cavity at a pressure ranging from 20 to 70 megapascal, although it may be as 150 megapascal. This process can be done horizontally or vertically. High melting point alloy of aluminum like magnesium and copper are normally cast by this method. So I hope you will understand what is cold chamber die casting. You will study all this process by helping this PPT. Now I am going to discuss hot chamber. Why we call hot chamber? This process involves the use of piston which traps a certain volume. You can see of the molten metal and forces into the die cavity. Through a goose neck and nozzle, the pressure ranges up to 35 megapascal with an average about 15 megapascal. The metal is held under pressure until it solidifies in the die. Low melting point alloys such as zinc, tin, lead are commonly used by this process. Why we call hot? Because we continuously heated our molten metal in molten form by the help of furnace. So you can see in systematic diagram. You can study by the helping this PPT what are the common process of this. Thank you so much. I hope you will study both process. If you have any issue or doubt, you can message me. For your better understanding, I am again adding some animated video with this PPT video. Thank you so much.